What's going on, everyone? Retire on Dividends here. It's lunchtime, but I have to make a video because guess what? Defiance finally announced their payments for the month that you'll get paid in December for. So let's go through them. First of all, looking at qqqy, October was their first payment. They paid $1.10. November was their second, where they paid $1, and December is their third, which is their latest payment, which is 93 cents. So obviously it's kind of trending down, which sucks, but still their yield is, pretty good. It's a 7% decrease from the prior month. And by the way, my estimate was 94 cents. That damn penny got me, but close enough, right? Moving on, jepy, October, they paid 90 cents. November, they paid 91 cents, which was an increase, which was good. But December, what a letdown, 65 cents. So I'm not sure what went on with jepy this month. It was kind of like a bullish month. So I'm surprised that they lost, or they weren't able to produce as much income. Maybe since it was mostly bullish month, the volatility wasn't there, which means the premium was less. Not sure. Again, we'll see what happens in December because I'll be tracking it. So that's a 28.57% decrease from the prior month. So a lot of people are let down, which, it's still, we'll take a look at the yields in a second. So it's still, it's still pretty good. So I'm not too worried. My estimate, I had no idea. So obviously I was, doesn't matter. For the next one, iwmy, this is their first payment. And what a surprise this is, $1.25. You kidding me? This is the highest payment for Defiance ETFs to date. This is insane. Again, the iwmy tracks the Russell. So those are small cap companies. Maybe it's, more volatile. I'm not sure it's more volatile than qqqy though. So anyway, obviously there's no decrease or increase to show from the prior month. So, just some information about these funds in general. qqqy and jepy, they both launched September 18th. iwmy launched exactly 1 month ago. So they did have 1 full month of activity to show for that amount. So since they pay such a good amount, it's, of course, I don't own them. So, of course, now they're on my radar to purchase. And I do plan on purchasing a little bit of all three of them now tomorrow on ex-dividend date. Because, as you know, on X date, the ETFs will drop by at least the distribution amount, plus or minus any movement in the funds. So these are the underlying, I put stock, this is actually underlying indexes that they track, that they sell puts on. If I could spell, that would be nice. Okay. So qqqy tracks the NASDAQ, jepy tracks S&P, and iwmy tracks the Russell. And I have a question for you Excel nerds, you Google Sheet nerds. If you look, I have formulas here. So I do Google Finance and I pull the name of the underlying. But I can't do that for S&P, for SPX. If you take a look here, it has SPX as Stellar Africa Gold. So does anyone know what the ticker is for Google Sheets to pull the S&P 500? I don't know what it is, and currently I'm just manually typing it in. I am able to track the underlying price because I was able to find the formula for that. That's a different formula than usual. However, every other value, such as name, implied volatility, going all the way across, 52-week low, 52-week high. I can't automate that now because I don't know what to put for the SPX, or the S&P 500. So if anyone knows, please let me know in the comments, or if you're in the Discord, let me know. So yeah, again, this is just, this is the underlying price, the price of these indexes currently. Implied volatility for the indexes. I don't know why the Russell doesn't have an implied volatility, but NASDAQ showing 18%, which is not even that high, honestly. Okay, so current yield, this is what I talked about before. Look at iwmy. Oh my God, 71%. This is like Tesla territory from way back when. So I don't know, man. That's pretty amazing. Jepy down to 42%. I mean, we can't complain about 42%. Let's be realistic. And qqqy 60%. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I have the average yields, which again, I don't know why this formula is not working for iwmy. Q4 times 12. Why does an average not pick up? Average R4 to oh, it's not picking up T. Well, none of these are picking up T. See? Sometimes you just got to learn while you're doing the video, right? So you take that, update the T, boom, new average. All right, so QQQY is averaging $1. Jepy is now averaging 82 cents, and IWMY only had 1 month. So obviously the current month is the average. Looking at the average yields, still good, still looking pretty good. QQQY 66% average yield, Jepy 53%, and IWMY 71%. The current stock price, IWMY, still in the 20s, still pretty good, but that's going to drop down below. I would expect it, depending on what happens today and the index, it'll probably drop below 20, so you could probably get in at $19 tomorrow. And then the other two are priced at 18, so you may get into a $17 range, which is pretty good. Their 52-week high, IWMY started, I don't know if it started at that, but the high was 23. That's pretty impressive. The others are $20. And that's it. I mean, total distribution to date, QQQY, if you owned it, 303, Jepy 246, and IWMY just the 125. So that's all I got for today. Next month, I'll have an estimate for QQQY and Jepy, but not IWMY. Although I'm not tracking it, I'm probably going to start buying it, and avoid any temptation to tracking it because I just can't. I don't fit it in. But like I said, if anyone knows about the Google Sheets and the formula for the SPX, let me know. Because right now it's thinking it's something else and it's screwing me up. But if I can't figure it out, no big deal, but just curious if people know. As always, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please click like. If you have any questions or comments, or you want to express how you feel, let me know in the comments. All right? Have a great rest of your day. Later.